Right, yeah, we mo be akwa aba sports arena ko twi ko breman ye de bro na bibia atumi akoye onim say ye wo transfer season mo hwe amanone a winter break look teams in sign players and ye be rem na fe ye de emu stories na atumi de bro player ben na ekọ he wan na eba he enra Bundesliga no return here Borussia Dortmund de nkofo chika fam temnara wonoma ani anshada ani she anshada ankoye. To be honest, Borussia Dortmund hosting Kia pa the 10 against 11 na show mo 4-2 tiebewram na ya hwese Nuri Sahin se djuma no obetuma ya no ntumi nya because etena fie ya ultimate Premier League no etwa so ma nyama tumi ye den ekoyi ene Barcelona o match Atletico Madrid so o match asaka team no ejina okono ene omuni eche na sa match no bibi betumasi sa match no bibi betumasi because eche for no ye stop papa muna Atletico Madrid na bebo ye de munsem be Barcelona ne aye Rebel so no ebebo na bibia tumi aye de akoyi enra Juventus ene aye Atlanta Juventus Founders as a draw masters omo bebo draw si efie so nsem ofie former GFA president Kwesi Nyantechi Nyantechi ede nsem kakra tumi de ama aye ketokreku wotu ketokreku fo se kwa ketokreku be fa so a obetumi ama aye Blasters no etumi qualify ede akọ aye World Cup no se qualify ko bi na ono no or the team no qualify 3 times. They had to qualify 3 times. Nene or the futu ediama ketokreku chiremu and dear cat ye na ye to qualify into your behe na ye rasa and 7 channels say Jumadi aqua blue DJ Kwaku Slim Facebook DJ Kwaku Slim Facebook ubon say yes ye twagu honoma enyama ekoye DJ Kwaku Slim wa join an obmode an wa share na ema unua bi enso mra emra mehu na bibia ntumi yere 2:30 ene ye be pon ye be sore fi nkunya so na before ye be pon no ye be ko editorial ye be discuss matches na ndo etwa mu Chelsea 3 points from possible 15 points Enzo Maresca pressure ban so na ultimu say yes Nicholas Jackson akwa no goals akwa ni bogu no nye goals ketwa ye yama no wabafa over the bar last season no yes ade no last season eno yes ade ope set chances se kopa ma mo anhye 2 anhye 3 now the we need to Jackson so say just eno no so na strike it automatically cha eno we nani madueke yi chances omo yi man sa obebo ni nyina to agu ena bomb for bet share last minute ena James Ebo free kick this share na Chelsea nya 1.3 point out of maximum 15 point and sa point we against Everton, against Ipswich Town, against Crystal Palace, against Fulham and against Bournemouth. These are against Everton clear opportunities too. Nicholas Jackson and Shemu Bakukran na Chelsea ball 0-0. Against Fulham the same thing. Chelsea first half the ball Nicholas Jackson cannot lead Chelsea way no a big crazy that say Chelsea nya a player or yes so bad like this striker or yes so bad like this me won't be that Lorek Remy Mone Michi Bashwa yimu na mo ba na ne ye poyese wo mo nya de no omokra no Chelsea for tolerate because Chelsea believe say they were not top strikers enough. But he was Chelsea's best defender last season. Mama na Afi in the middle of the season now more than buy he was Chelsea's best defender. Afi season end there. The other best defender no ye janu ho the other best ahead of the Sassy but their shell any ko money we mu no he was better than all of them. Onu probable half season no. The season no be we na mo reti defenders omo ya ade a mo be de mu jan kwan bi ko nanim ya hare football so no esanete where ni no kura woni megu ase. That is how it is. If you don't one no qualify. So on Chaloba no Chelsea were not truthful because Chaloba was better than the Sassi. Chaloba was okoko lo in switch town ebe say ko France. Ekobobo Lorraine. Then oba no. That time mu nyina ho. Thiago Silva mu nyina ho. But this guy managed to cement the position in the team. He could play a right back and can play a right center back, left center back, or to be every department in terms of a defense. And he was gaining experience. No gaining experience, yes. On the problem kakra one who said he also very quick, also reactionary defender. Set ball ne ba so utumi attack ball so sometimes say ball ne be 50-50 between on player no indecisive kakra but when it comes with experience this guy learn under Thiago Silva so Opobia building upon project no and also follow on because under Antonio Conte Chelsea winning trophies. I remember Chelsea Super Cup, he played 90 minutes and he was the man of the match. So he has helped Chelsea to win trophies and more black no. But in the middle of the season, you recall him and he was our best defender. So the bar and season by force more banning from the team. Also my ferry. Also Mugwasakamo. Chaloba it didn't make sense. I never say yes, Gala you can understand because Chelsea as signing players Enzo, Caicedo and Latvia and these players I demonstrate this about winning ball and winning ball saying Galera understandable. But Chaloba it was clear. So even right center back corner now and yes about here your friend Fofana na na mo hwe ni mu se on na eba bebo no problem but you need Fofana injury history it you need injury history no ye wokoban boy on so develop it to this level no why do you send him away and from last season it was clear said the assassin was san it was clear said the assassin asan onya de so that decision I so bad I hope say they will apologize to the boy and look Chelsea supporters on Meko Stamford Bridge Chaloba first game give him some level of reception, let him feel at home, let him feel at home because the boy a true Chelsea boy they coming soon so you can get about 3 Coban boys at Chelsea back and then Munyam Chelsea Rhys James nie Nathaniel Chaloba nie Liverpool nie na ebi abrante efe no kukorela ye da bo because Coban no ye mfa bi amai enna so Renato Vega nsem na ye kan no te it doesn't make sense because wo no Barcelona obi animo nobody knew you were a flop Osbeck. Nobody cared about you. You couldn't even make it in Portugal. Let's grow together. And you are getting enough minutes. Those minutes, to me, I yield opportunity to play for the Portuguese national team. You are playing the Conference League, you are playing the FA Cup, and some of the league games in Ukraine. You can't. Liverpool, Liverpool, a big game like Liverpool, you are brought on. All of a sudden, and you want to play center back, and I want to leave, and I want to play for Portugal first team. No, because of Chelsea, Portugal, team, no, and I'm happy that Enzo Maresca made it clear to him, to you, boss. And you are too slow. You are even too slow. So with time, you come good. It's the better just say ono no na de na kire se yi honom no Dortmund honom no hono de na kire se wokọ ya wokọ akọwura team no mu performance na u dwane hu we Chelsea no, because if you get opportunity and you demonstrate say yes you can obetime tu omo we chi woni bia, everybody will see obi abehu, but for now you've not demonstrated that. So chairman, I'm happy say you've come out to say you don't want to leave permanently. And look, Chelsea is why and I just say open so dia Dortmund for nimfa sikapudu mra mefa unko, and I say what backtrack enti work hard ye adwumaden chairman. Chelsea na obodo ye adwumaden John Terry team no John Terry na standard enti chairman you be adwumaden me pe wasem how are we just so near the ade no stature no physique no. I love it. And I said you love the club. Oh yes sir, guys, now it appears say with time you can be a leader in a team, but look, you need to earn it. Young fellas muni na at bench o makoma no atum na wo score no ma wo fie yi, but say na waka say we no say you will stay, say you stay there, you need to work hard because adwuma no enye nkola adwuma kukrela na wo ye we no ye de ne ko jama man you yi gate anu eno no ye na say de ne bae what you say kukrela na ne waji din wo team ni mu no unima de a go through, supporters were booing him. Upo the supporters yadao. Oh no, supporters yadao. Kukrela supporters were booing him. Onyabutre eno taking the time. Eno taking the chance. Ene never be a first team player. Enti oboy money now. Chelsea now bono. Aha, automatic. Oko Dortmund enye automatic. We've seen players go to Dortmund and flop. Isaac ya origin din wo Premier League. He was a flop to Dortmund. If you don't know, etitina na afi bibia antumi den enkoye. So this is basically Chelsea the endra means no. Enya matches I will say Chelsea drop a point. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't really make sense. Those matches are easily winnable games, and if you look at Osha matches, now where chances now you create now, it means enough is enough. Nicholas Jackson, nipa beye bi wa meye ni na. It is time to return to the bench. Mon packaging in front of ball a bit so, because we need strikers who will put the ball at the back of the net. And you be obey. We've seen strikers. The reason why I am very upset. No. Tammy Abraham was winning us games. I remember time I heard Yenya band. He led the team as a young striker from academy. He was scoring goals, but baby didn't see, because we realized ultimately for the next level. He was scoring good goals. He was scoring better chances in the world. All the chances in the world, the coaches are giving to you. Last season the same thing you did, and this season you are repeating it. 15 points, you're not triple. And majority except one game make us no there and we a switch game no they can na Nicolas Jackson ma you lose matches no, because the glorious baby mo ayi mo eba Premier League no me disansem hu we a anko oro no ko benya appetite e de abobo ama o ma ewe o ma ba beto no mani mu bab ni mu no, they were behaving as Africans. Yenya bro oboni ni je opem no na order to net mu aba be jabo mu bro S-boss ye the ball to S-boss come to me more on target enrap madueke yibo ama how o kick ball no come and say this boy what is wrong with him on na ball mu no ya flick o dane ho ba ku bi ana ne ya sha ne ye kwada top ene say we win ya Newcastle win and they will win. They will beat Wolves. They will win and we will be out of the top 4. How? Why? Time Arsenal and Liverpool are dropping points. I feel yes, winnable teams are to me, and it is not about say we are not creating chances. The only thing is say yes, one then the account say team need chasing match, then you give Enzo more any Caicedo and try and score. Send a better make a game of, because in a Premier League You cannot defend 1-0. It doesn't happen. And we and no Man City some we almost 2 years but it's in nyina. So that is how the Premier League is. As some people were losing. Yeah, Bob 40 shots. 40 shots, 10 on target. 3 chances missed. Big chances missed. We call Nicola Jackson. We're missing nyina. Every game be a why. Well, Abuja Fortin say, 1:30 with just 3-4 minutes be. Yam say, Papa ye friend no, Nyantechi, aka check to Kreku say, on pay experience assistant coach in Fama, Otuado. Now Otuado am playing on Pamono no for experience coach because to me nyajuma. Me was some kakra wo ho and I've made it clear already but omo say make us asem na me discuss our story no because of you until make us asem we efutuo no de sound but nipa no de efutuo no ma no e na mani nye ho e pencil no say ono na also be the be next blasters coach no mo de report no come every president Keto Kreku single-handedly the report ne eko je broni nkate ukọ efi ho no na omoto broni nkate bi wo no o de ama broni nkate ra no eno no ade ne pe akwakofa Otuado a oni experience bia wo coaching so obi a onu ye leader otumi ite meso adwuma no mepe no mo ye me dem nko almost frustrating but at the end of the day okojina bench can you imagine say eso squad etomu efre and eso squad ono so frɛ la show na afi ni team ni ko jina park so no na wo say etomu ko hye dem because coach ni a good coach and na wahye Cameroon team no that coach no na omo a committee na ko tena ase no escalating ni say ono na wo say yefa no because of adum boni wo to Keto Kreku team ti nipa boni how na en American president John Mahama ye pa chow ye sports minister no yes wa appoint ni man we security na for sports minister ni man because match ya ye bo work qualify say every president na baba ye nya sports minister amwa amantem amwa metoto nyama na ye match na ebebo ha no ye ntumi anwini asemaba and a possible say was say the minister no and I just okoko pacho ye kokko players ne chow na ye chro mo say we de ye ankasa and ye Paul macho say president Mahama bebemu a omram na oni omundi nkomo Paul macho say whatever it takes I say nyina qualify no na yede yema oman ne anije bamu no yama anije ayden abo oman ne mu we need to act and act swiftly tenumanimu ya o say make sure say match because match is crucial see you to mean 6 points for match we are going to the World Cup see you to mean 6 points in March we are going to the World Cup. But before no, we need to do certain things. Players need catch as a pitch, no. I also and I will closing it down. So I'm sure say by now, no, they'll be able to rectify all those things. Now, yanka say no. Adwum bone na woni timo adwum papa bia che da ni timo one nam bransama ono no de ni interest personal interest nko na odwen ho na work up na be boyen and a boy under NDC because the previous government omunya 6 points de to what I say omunya 6 points de to though they lost it also be 6 pointer e che say they aka no de and we will manage it because unya 6 points na to be clear say how many points anywhere then wenya
ni team mu intino I think say the best thing they say ye pese keep you Otuado na dia yem fanimbra as an assistant yen kope coach a gidi say eba national team a or that pedigree no eba national team ultima set standards be a him say the Black Stars we share in the next 3 to 5 years no you bet me a team no at the highest level in Africa, at the highest level in the world. Now with my boy my team need to imagine because your quality of players here wo metima say na ACN appear muntime near quality players mum but see I no squad any players here wa utim say players be they are good hwe club side your performance omu di indra hwe semenyo hwe go asemenyo share against Chelsea e man who say enye ni sesia from now to match ebebo sa in World Cup qualifiers no yenye changes we in coaching side no Black Stars nembo ani ntimi qualify World Cup.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, so I think that maybe the bandit can say looking at the performance of Ecuador day. Yeah, I mean from the AFCON qualifiers and the World Cup qualifiers and we already have 6 points and it's something that I mean even if this FA buy to me I'm fulfilling the KPI and I think that we would have to give the way to a new coach or whatever. People might say that at least he is familiar with the team. You can't change new coach. I feel on so best start everything. Maybe I feel like Rackets should listen to the advice now former GFA president and their man because he is someone that he able 2 qualifiers in the World Cup and those games crucial games are you drop you lose 1 game crown qualifying to the World Cup 2026 is going to be very hard. So listen, for me I think that a very big advice and on their man so for to I don't know very crucial how Ghanaians will react and maybe how people are going to support the national team in the coming days. Listo.
Okay, right. Indra games are a course.
Okay, listo. Indra games a course so in the Premier League no be him say Nottingham Forest any Liverpool on a normal day this game bianca ebenya attention sir as a Sisiano Inyama ain't mean Jina do say they have one of the best attack in the Premiership but I'd say going forward no say Salah ain't me massa vital assist needs our goals now more the team performance no of him at this Gakpo sometimes a bit more but I think it was a decent game undra be any league numa with me enya similar point. West Ham also Graham Potter ebebo in the first game against Aston Villa actually say yes West Ham team will beat me at Tonyamaye ndo ahwe West Ham lineup na normal strikers ni na any bench into Obo Paqueta as the 9 and Obo a friend is saying Obo Kudus in the normal position and Obo Soshek as 10 you know say Soshek likely say on lose game need a high those who lose a game in the FA Cup against a league I think League 3 side but still or no against Manchester City we can record against City the season at City J League that's the 3rd time or she City home and away and or sa pedigree in playing against Manchester City and Indra omoche sampa ombeti win City akoto to the last minute it's menya a 1 point I think it will help them to at least get up the table match bakwa mehwemu into details say Chelsea ni Bournemouth say on paper with team form results be as Chelsea fa no more manage no more baby because Bournemouth in their last 8 games and say they've been African players coming into the Premiership they show say yes
all of them
Africa
Benjani Lualua the African striker waba when your opportunity are all bloat I've never seen that before
we've had Bonnie more Swansea they were showing say as an African player so only she cry na ho odin in the short only she enya na ho odin in the short obebo but I say Jackson e bobo to me draw out defenders set up Kopama ma emedwuma ewie but wo hwe saa de na Kopama mumpo na say o ma wo saa chances we na wo hwe ndua hwe clear cross na Kopama ma wo as a striker at least wo dey say untimi connect
inside the box
untimi
6-yard box
you
committee a lot of men
up front
in this team no a good transitioner it says that you'll be in trouble so what it means is that it's a committee nipa dia ko animu na ya create chances no you bury them say transition no you just cut it off by what by drawing especially say one player who they draw in the back. Just say you give a lot of defensive solidarity and midfield stability. In this case, I will blame the strikers.
5 games. In Chelsea, team 12 points in poor. In KBA, they are getting closer to Liverpool. Now, Liverpool in their last 2 games, should draws closer to Liverpool. Those are more one outstanding game against Everton. But being said that game, a very crucial game among Liverpool because it will get into the stage and maybe they'll be in the Champions League with knockout stages. Almost fast a game not that serious. So who say watching points gap man? Obey team they are Everton cry. But this is something that Enzo Maresca, so man in Ibre. I know say after games he tried to comfort them, make Jackson feel say last on a normal day player be anyana joins or but him say I have the confidence to do that. Even if you go no poor share to be able to sit the keeper down before scoring. This is something in Chelsea's last 5 games. Goals or machine na Kopama 3. About be say Kopama any game numa Chelsea into me she go. Whilst we have other attackers in the team and they need to also do something. So I think Enzo Maresca, he needs to be hard on Jackson. If so best out of him, and he needs to be hard on him. It also comes to say bedu baby no yebeka say players near no coach ni kwa ntimi use am na insensemo ba se yenja okwan. He needs to be very hard on him. Say bedu baby, he needs to start him from the bench. Now give maybe Magui the chance, maybe the first half to see what he can also do. I find
no best thing is omunja no kwan kofa we mra your caress and fan mra
maybe I just say January we maybe ana
there me and say one sangsa wutin and say we bet san de ana yeah, but I want to start with a Man City team no Brentford this season maybe can say Brentford and Brighton there. I've been saying it since the almost above 5 games of the season. We say every game member be and they score a goal, and you see and Chebiana Yoni Wissa ebe overtake Branton and then striker Ivan Toney as the club top scorers or more match goals am Brentford no and Nigo no share na amana be the all-time top scorer for Brentford, and you see this season when he's not scoring winning against Leicester. That one was Leicester. It can take key lead and over take key over baby. So when Omunya equalizer, I knew it was going to be difficult for Manchester City to take the lead because right now, if every team is playing against Manchester City or Manchester City team, and get that strong, so who put in any match? So I wasn't surprised about the results I know about, and no, I say I saw a lot of bookies giving Fulham the win, but I mean, you see, there is one thing in football, especially Odiba bet when say team be a change coach, almost surpassing Arsenal at the second. They have 41 points, despite the fact that almost more games than Arsenal any Liverpool, because about 21 games Arsenal and Liverpool now about 20 games, and you see they are 41 points right now. Almost Chelsea almost 4 points. Chelsea now about same game, and right now Chelsea with 37 points. If Newcastle are supposed to win their game, they are also coming up to 38 points are almost surpassing Chelsea. Nottingham Forest are doing a very fine job, and you see, you look at Nottingham Forest team, then you look at the next game. So about the next game against Southampton, against Bournemouth, against Brighton, and these are games are looking at the current from list or obey me winning games now. So maybe the but you lose that game against Crystal Palace. He scored a number to take and against Bournemouth. So also share say right now Kopama has been doing his best for the team, but whenever Kopama Nicholas Jackson NHL's defense they cannot hold on to the ball. I mean Enra Musa ye game na money man fair it was I mean the first half was a great game for the Chelsea team, but second half Chelsea things a strategy go here. First half, no say Chelsea team lead by 3 to 4 goals. And you see, who checking Nicolas Jackson last 4 games are. First 8 games consistently no she goals. After onya suspension by January more on to she goals, then pressure started bad, so a more on the coach change the number 9 JC 29. Then the English media no at the pressure bet. So Chelsea ye probably convert your chances are. We've seen Christopher Nkunku banging in goals of Bundesliga. Even though bad Chelsea cry a man a chance it seems so she goes, but maybe whatever the coach expects from him, no. Ebia anything, but I mean in terms of goals, Copa bet mama goals, Joao Felix bet mama goals. So maybe then say if Jackson is failing to score, what is stopping the coach from requesting buying another striker or playing Christopher Nkunku?
Like Jackson. Now on trial will be full. Yeah, I understand. But the same system, no. And I will agree that our system need create all these chances. Say na ko you to mean create chances. And I still here consider. Then we can go and see then what mistake is the coach doing in terms of possession? You dominate chain opposition there. In terms of shot, opposition there. Short I avoid opposition there. We do everything right except putting the ball at the back of the net. The mean I want to say. So the moment when you look at the coach in that light, it means now a do time I over question coach, a tactics and o question coach in tactics just say a do baby or say a sack no.
So even who share against Villa, against Leicester. Oboka said
when you put that player in that position on taking the right decisions, and when that happens it means they will make mistakes. When they make mistakes up front, then opposition can counter, and that's exactly what we've been experiencing. Yenny Brentford we're able to I feel they need a control game na last minute be no more back be firm. Satam you win away. Just last kick, you win away. So what else? And no ever said then you can go and see say I for now. So I want go any free buy. So now we need to prevent, we need to try and get. But in this case, when you miss a lot of chances, it will come back to bite you. That is the bottom line. That is the bottom line. To be there, approach. That will not be about the setup, because can say who can set up about.
No, I'm talking about some of the mistakes especially benching right back. Now go decide then you say game near the ball in them. Then second half I was I mistake we have never be change in every. So what can I say? Maybe the man say you're down 4-9 in the last 5 games. Some of the decisions are coach need take it, and some of the mistakes are players near on the field. Listen, because if January transfer, no, people have been complaining say if you want to win the league, Jackson and your striker said in the ball. And right now, Nkunku
against Elche, Elche World League 2. I don't think say Obetima Atletico, even though some more top form. But last time two teams were share and Elche Atletico 2-1. But in this game, Atletico to win. Me who goes be brave because Atletico in their last 3 games, so my imagine say if they go 1-0 up, they would maintain the game for the 3 points. We so whenever say qualification and a knockout at there. So Atletico win Braga and so bo Portuguese Cup. Braga win Rangers in their Celtic AC, and I think Rangers be take advantage of Celtic point no mulusu ndra into Rangers to win. Barcelona ni Betis free Saudi. Adiom the choir Real Madrid no ombera betwa so Real Betis, so I think Barcelona with 2025 for about 3 games. 3 games no. Bayern Munich is to win today. Match in Germany, Mube de Yepa in Stuttgart and Leipzig. I'm not seeing Leipzig getting a good result. Into the safest option bear 1.5 in this game. And Maccabi Tel Aviv and so air Cup game. Maccabi Tel Aviv to win. Into Orta Minyan and air 10 Ort. Code no air WKTY. WKTY. Uko Telegram group numa. ubetimi ehu link de wo no abo so na wo so etwa bet bi ebe wo in social media platforms ni nanti ko na kotwa bi list or before Vincent Bono so wo twa bet o MYBET tie futuo we ye ne na ko na wo so kotwa bi sika wo mu pa mebobo options ni bi so na ya nkase ya hwe okọ intino futu am de ma na ko ene ko na ko fa teams no selections e pese team bi bu abi ma de ko offside ene offside penso na wo foul committed nso wa ha inti wo memfa ne se bu e friend se besuma ye ne nim so a player bi open twa pa obe committee foul e wo ha 2.50 ukọ down a shot on target nso wa ha intino shot on target so lanky shot on target 1.50 e wa ha mehwe die mu edu ba
Mesuma committing foul kick.
I have a ball shot on target mienu a 3 ought e wa ha sei Kulazeski e ball shot on target ba ko e
the La Liga next season. Almeria 42 points and Elche 39 points. In fact, omu home no a venue be a den. But in as much as all La Liga being in it doesn't mean that maybe Simeone might rest some of the players. And I know sometimes the Copa del Rey in these cup games no oko big teams na I know Atletico winning is not going to be a surprise, but me more call MYBET one say if ukwa kucha Atletico straight winner and now betra goals I know why they because this game very tricky, but I mean my few selections be I hope since and then be beat my Bayern Munich need TG Hoffenheim straight win for Bayern Munich. Leicester City Crystal Palace a very tough game, especially Joaquin Power Stadium.